Yeah.
This is my audience, my mother, my sister, and my nephew. Good afternoon, everybody. Think about the last time you had an early morning class. You may have rushed out the door, skipped breakfast, or struggled to stay awake while trying to pay attention. For many college students, early morning classes are not productive. They are exhausting. Instead of feeling alert and ready to learn, students often arrive tired and unfocused. As a college student myself, I have experienced how early class times can affect focus, energy, and motivation. Especially while balancing work and academic responsibilities, many college students work part-time or even full-time jobs. They study late nights, they work late nights, and they still have to take up with having to get ready for an 8 a.m. class in the morning. Today, I'd like to speak to you about why college classes should not start before 9:30 a.m. Because early start times negatively affect student learning, mental health, and academic performance. College students often experience chronic sleep deprivation. According to sleep research, young adults require between 7 and 9 hours of sleep each night for optimal cognitive functioning. However, early class schedules make this difficult, especially for students who work super late shifts or who study super late into the night because of the shift worked. When students are forced to wake up early for class, they often sacrifice sleep, and that directly impacts their learning. Research from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine shows that a lack of sleep reduces attention span, memory retention, and problem-solving skills. When students attend early classes while sleep deprived, they are less likely to participate, retain information, or perform well academically. Over time, this can lead to lower grades and decreased motivation. In addition to academic consequences, sleep deprivation negatively affects mental health. Sources have linked to insufficient sleep to increased stress, anxiety, and just bad college experiences. College is already a very high pressure environment because you graduate high school, you're in college, everybody there is on almost the same level. It's an equal place. Everybody's as smart, everybody's as intelligent. And so there's already a high pressure environment set in that area. And so having to wake up for an 8 a.m. class could be difficult for someone who has a very busy life outside of school. The solution to this problem is simple and realistic. Colleges should schedule classes to begin no earlier than 9:30 a.m. Later start times allow students to get adequate sleep, arrive to class more alert and engaged. According to research published by the National Sleep Foundation, later start times are associated with improved academic performances and better mental well-being among students when students are rested. They are better able to concentrate, ask questions, and retain information. The solution does not eliminate academic rigor or responsibility. Instead, it aligns college schedules with biological sleep rhythms, allowing students to perform at their very best. Students are still held to the same academic rigor, but they are given a schedule that supports learning rather than undermining it. Some may argue that early classes help prepare the student for real life, for work, for, when you get to your job, your office job, you're gonna have to get there at 8 a.m. anyway. But the truth is, as time goes on, employers are more flexible about times because they've realized that productivity and well-being are very well connected. College should focus on effective learning, not simply forcing students to function under conditions that reduce performance. Now, let's visualize the results. Imagine attending a class at 10 a.m. after getting enough sleep. You are focused, you are alert, and prepared to participate. You contribute to discussions, understand the material, and you leave the class feeling very confident about yourself because you slept enough, you learned something new, and now you go home and you have something to study for. Now, let's switch it up. Visualize getting to your class at 8 a.m. After only a few hours of sleep, you struggle to concentrate, you miss important details, you're falling down on your desk and you're trying hard to stay awake. And you're frustrated, you're annoyed because you didn't retain any information that you should have retained. But you know that if you would have slept a bit more, you would have retained it. It just makes the college more stressful than it really needs to be. According to a 2022 study from the Journal of American College Health, students who reported better sleep quality also reported higher academic satisfaction and lower stress levels. By allowing later class start times, colleges can create learning environments that support student success instead of working against it. In conclusion, college classes should not start before 9:30 a.m. Early start times interfere with sleep, mental health, and reduce academic performance. Later start times support learning, well-being, and academic success. As college students, you can take action by discussing scheduling concerns with academic advisors, participating in student government conversation, and providing feedback through course evaluations. Administrators should also research backed scheduling practices that prioritize student success. By rethinking class start times, colleges can help students succeed academically, mentally, and personally. Thank you very much for your time.